Hello, I am IBX Toycat and welcome back to another video on the internet. Except, guess what? It's a live stream, not a video. I tricked you because today we're playing Pirates of the Caribbean, a brand new Mashup pack just released today. It's only available on Xbox One Bedrock, not available on Xbox One Edition. So here I am on said Bedrock. And by the way, if you start a world via the template, you can't use a starting map. Can you see that little box that says starting map off? You can't change that on. No maps for me. We're going to be playing some Pirates of the Caribbean because you're not. I want to be a pirate, and I want to be in the Caribbean. I mean, realistically, like, the Caribbean is, like, it's, like, a nice enough place because of weather or whatever, but, like, if you're going to be a pirate somewhere, I feel like these days, go be a pirate in China or something, you know, probably more money to be made there. But we're going back in time to where it was a good idea to be a pirate in the Caribbean, because there were dogs, and there were chests containing bones. I guess I could tame the dog, and some melons, and a skull, which is rotten flesh. Does that mean I can eat the skull? I guess we'll be doing that then later, just for the fun of it. And a sword. So yeah, Mashup packs, if you don't know, they're really fun things made by 4J Studios, where they get a license from a major IP, such as Disney and Pirates of the Caribbean, and they say, hey, you know what'd be fun? If we made that into a Minecraft map that we could, then hide some discs around and just, have references to the movies. Sadly, I don't know also, I can tame the dog, look at that, but I don't know very much about also, I guess they all just have a ring in their mouth. Weird stuff, but I am not hugely informed. I guess because he has the keys on his thing, maybe? Yeah, I think that's meant to be keys. But, yeah, I'm not hugely informed of the Pirates of the Caribbean universe. The weird thing is, though, I've watched all of the movies, but you know how there's, like, things you're really into and things that you watch? And those two things don't always line up. Despite watching all of the movies twice, I watched all of them in a row because I had it on DVD at one point. Back when I guess you watched things on DVD rather than downloading them or watching them on Netflix. But still, I watched them on a good old-fashioned DVD, and I have no recollection of really much of it. I remember that first scene where he's on a ship that slowly sinks, and then it kind of, like, fades out from there. Then they're in a desert at some point, maybe 2 movies later, and then they're in a cave, and... Anyway, with that said, hello, I'm IBX Welcome to the live stream. Hi, hello. Hope you're having a great day. Wonderful Tuesday. I know I'm having a pretty good Tuesday. I've been working on something kind of fun, actually, that's actually causing some issues with the YouTube copyright system, because music or whatever. But besides that, my day has been going wonderful. I hope yours is going just as well. So yeah, this is a Pirates of the Caribbean themed map, and we're in prison right now. So, again, I'm assuming at some point, Mr. Jack Sparrow, the Sparrow of the Jack variety, was in a prison where he had to use toilets that look like this, maybe. Nice webcam. You know, that hurts my feelings. That makes me there's a chance that's a genuine comment, but it's like, oh, maybe it's not a very good webcam. It's funny, a lot of people really have been, like, upping their, I guess, webcam quality these days, because if you get, like, a HDMI converter, you can use, like, a real camera. I guess I should invest in something along those lines. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will. I'll show you, boss. Because it's the Elgato Streamlink, right? The HDMI to USB converter that people like to use for that sort of thing. But yeah, right now I use, I guess honestly, yeah, like, webcam implies, like, low quality, right? Like, it's meant for the web. Okay, so if we're want to escape the prison, we want to go up, not down. Down is to the depths of the prison, and that's kind of the thing. Hope you enjoy the pack. It was a great time working on it. Oh, we got a 4J employee in here, Mr. Ryan Mitch. I'm hoping I will enjoy it. I hope I'm going to find me some discs. The best discs, maybe. Again, so usually what there is in these things that I quite like is there's, like, kind of mini adventures. Like, right now we're in a prison, and there's probably no use to searching every room, but I'm just, like, trained to kind of want to do that. But, there's a way out of the prison, like I've just found, and there's an English flag in the distance. That's how we know we're in a good place. Oh, and we got a villager over here, just kind of, or is that a villager, or is that, like, an armor stand? Or is it definitely, it's a villager. I like this texture, even though I can't see the face yet. There we go. Look at these villager textures. Like, of all the things I've seen today, this is definitely the strangest. Oh, the emerald above the head. Super nice too, actually. DVD? Dang, how old are you, Toycat? I mean, I used to watch Disney movies on, I think it was VHS. The old tapes inside a black little box. And something about that is just like, it doesn't even seem like a good idea at the time. Like, I can't think of any time where, like, oh, what if we recorded it on little tapes that you had to rewind every time? Like, even me at, like, age 5, when I had to watch things on VHS, was like, this is stupid. This isn't futuristic and whatever else. Anyway, so I don't think we were meant to break out that way, so I'm gonna break myself back in real quick. So just break through a couple bits of wool. Hope that no one even notices that we did some parkour. I'm just so used to like breaking out things because it's what I do. You know, jumping around, doing parkour and stuff. So I'm gonna go back in now. It's gonna be fine. Hashtag J Davis, bro, is second longest sponsor and also the best one. I mean, that's your opinion, it seems. Okay, let's do this. Also, hello, Alex Lees, good to see you. And all of the other sponsors, mods. And, we got a lot of people here today, so hope you're having a great Tuesday. Yeah, that's the day. Also, look at these cannons. I quite like these. It's a good use of, I think it's a dispenser here, right? Yeah, it's a dispenser with a, I guess it's a dropper into a dispenser. But either way, it's a dispenser that dispenses fireballs. Really cool thing a lot of people don't know is you can actually use, what is it called? The flame charge in this way, the fire charge, to do stuff like that. And, you can light stuff on fire from a great distance. It's not very practical in day-to-day Minecraft, but I feel like it's one of those, like, huge game changers if you can get it to work. It's just most people cannot get it to work. Because if you carry around, like, a dispenser, a lever, some fire charges, you now have basically a flaming cannon that you can launch fire onto. And if anyone has a wooden house, they're kind of prepared from that. I remember watching films on a VHS player, but that was when I was about 3 to 5. Yeah, about the same age I was doing it. I mean, like, obviously, like, VHS players, even though they were only new for a certain amount of time, they eventually, like, everyone picked them up. But it was still a thing. Oh, look, we got a map of the world, as seen in the 1700s or 1800s. When is Pirates of the Caribbean set? So that's me. That's probably somewhere where you might live if you're watching this stream. And that is, I guess, what Europe looked like. just 4 countries. We got the UK, we got Scotland, we got Sweden and Norway, and then we got Greater Spain, Francia. We got an Austro-Hungarian Ottoman Empire, and then we got vaguely Russia. There we go. That's a world map I can get behind. Ireland looks different. Yeah, Ireland and Wales kind of joined forces and made one mega island in this world. So I have to make some fun map. Whenever there's a map in anything, as you guys know, I'm a map man, a man map, a map hand. Yeah, map hand. I'm a map hand, mapman. Yeah, I feel like mapman's probably right. So there's no bed in this. There's just a pretend bed. I really need to go to sleep. Because I usually, like, just, like, give myself bed and creative. But today, there's been enough beds around the place so far. Is that a creeper? What is that? What is this meant to... Oh, it's a spider with a... Oh, God, that's just creepy. Oh, there's spiders in Pirates of the Caribbean? That's a weird one. Okay, strange. And then we got a chest over here containing cooked mutton. I don't think we're finding what we're meant to be finding. I think we should go out onto the Great Seas and do things that way. That's probably my plan. And see more villagers with their mildly creepy faces. Oh, big thank you, Alex Lees, for the £5 super chat. Only a small amount, but I'm running out of monies. Don't worry about super chatting if you are literally running out of monies. But thank you so much for deciding to support the stream regardless, Alex Lees. Oh gosh, that was a creeper, and now I'm mostly dead. Let's eat my skull and get myself back up to more hunger muttons, I guess. So yeah, this is a town by the docks. Again, I assume the docks in the first movie, the one that I can recall 100% before falling asleep. And oh, and there's a boat. No, that's a turtle. I mean, it looked like a boat on top, right? Am I crazy, or did that? Okay, whatever. We'll find our own boat. It'll be better than this anyway. Eat my skull. I mean, like, who doesn't take a skull around with them for a good bit of eating? It's a common dish over here, apparently. Oh, and there's potato and raw salmon and beetroot. Well, we are going to live a pretty dire life if we can't work this one out. Yar, Team Savannah says stuff. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I am 100% thinking Team Savannah. Savannah. Oh, by the way, Stealth is a good YouTuber friend of mine. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I'm on Team Savannah right now, just because, honestly, both the tiger and the desert options we've seen so far, they both kind of have the same issue where it's like, this could go badly. We found a bed, by the way. They both can go pretty badly. Like, desert, it's uninspiring. It's like, yeah, we get a new type of wood, but like, it's just a new variant on the exact same thing we have 6 of, and probably not a very exciting one. You know, if it looked like this bright yellow, that'd be great. But it's not going to look bright yellow. It's going to be a slightly weird brown. The meerkats, you look at tiger and it's like, ooh, maybe. So really, as long as it's not terrible, and I think it's going to be good, hopefully, I think the savannah is the biome to go. Oh, look at these boats. They're like, I love when Minecraft boats do this. Absolutely loving this. So, I'm a little bit smaller than I'd like to be compared to the giant ships. But I guess it will have to do for now. I guess it will have to do. And I think I probably want to board a ship or two, just to check if they've got a disc on them. Because some of them are bound to, right? Some of them are just bound. Okay, well, not this one apparently. Wait, that's a chest. With some carrot. No, that's wheat and melon seeds. Literally, just the worst. If Team Savannah wins, it's rigged. I think the opposite, right? If Team Savannah wins, then I think that's just fairness. Like the tiger biome already has unique things. The desert has the most unique content of any biome right now. You know what needs unique content? The savannah biome. Literally, the two things about savannah biome that make it interesting is it has a tree type that's unique to it, and it doesn't rain there. Oh, but it doesn't rain in other biomes, so it's not unique then, is it? I'd love to host you on my realm sometimes as Ghast Official. The way I do realm invites is I do a once a month or so series. If you want me to see your world, if you think it's a great realm, a great anything, you want to show me, what you have to do is you have to invite me to your realm, and then put Toycat somewhere in the name. So Ghast Official, when I next check out my realms, which invites, which I'll do in like maybe a month or so, then I'll check yours out with it. And yeah, that's because so many people ask me to join their world, or to join their realm or whatever, and it's like, well, I mean, like, we gotta have a system for this, and that's my system I've come up with. So yeah, checking these chests is just not working out for me. We're finding, I mean, I guess they're pirate ships, or not pirate ships, they're merchant ships. So we're gonna go in the big, dark, black ship instead, because I reckon that holds the secrets. My mind's not 100% made up yet. I think if, out of the two biomes we have, I'm Team Tiger, with Savannah being like, oh yeah, because I feel like we could strongly regret voting Tiger. That's my only issue with it, you know. I feel like there's some real chance for regret, and you know, when possible, it's best not to regret things. Life pro tip. By the way, look, puzzle. Oh, it's a cannon. A cannon aimed at a ship, maybe. Yeah, I think we're gonna start a fire if we're not careful. I mean, not that we really care, but still, kind of interesting. Okay, so this is a pirate ship that we probably have to climb to the top of. I reckon there's some parkour to be done here. Maybe. Can we do it? Yeah, I reckon there's... Oh, no, there's a ladder. A ladder is like parkour, except without all of the steps in between. Chat, what are you thinking? You thinking Team Desert, Team Savannah, Team Tiger? Because according to Twitter, everyone is on favor of... Oh. More cannons. Everyone right now... Oh, that was something. Everyone seems to be in favor of Tiger right now, according to Twitter. My little poll indicates that, like, Tiger destroys the other two. And that's why I'm curious. Is anyone feeling anything else? Oh, an iron sword. That's nice. We'll grab one of those. As well as, like, some real food. Some mildly real food and a potion. Okay, so we're not going to starve to death now. That's good news. I mean, it's not the best news, but it's news. Also, I quite like this little pirate ship that we've got to climb up as we get to the top. That's a fun little way of doing things. Oh, it's still got cannons going on. If we so choose. You know, actually, let's burn that other ship to the ground. I assume that's a good idea. Oh, is one of them going to hit? Well, we've started a fire. We didn't start the fire. Except we kind of did, because I thought it was fun. Oh, okay, this is totally something, right? Like, you don't have this many ladders leading to nothing. I really like the fun little puzzles and things like this in the map, because it's meant to be like a fun world based on Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep, we all are on board with that. That's a great thing. But I also think, oh, there's nothing at the top here. I also think like having a little bit of a fun challenge and, you know, like a fun mini goal to do is important. And in this case, we get a nice view though. Okay, so that is something, a volcanic island. Stop starting fires, Toycat. By the way, chat seems to be Savannah in majority. You know, I'm glad we've got the right opinions going on here. So my Twitter followers seem to be mostly Tiger, but the people in chat seem to be mostly Savannah, which tells me that you, the chatters, are smarter than the average Twitter follower. So pat yourself on the back for that one. I think you deserve it. So maybe we've got to go this way because this is also a climbable sail, and this one looks a bit more fun actually. So let's pray this leads to something, because if not, Oh, it leads to the clouds. You can... Again, I'm not sure if I understand the reference here. Oh, okay, so how do I... No, I want to get into the clouds. Yeah, I'm clearly... Okay, wait, there's somewhere into the clouds. I'm just missing it right now. Yeah, no, there is a way. Don't worry, I got this. How do I, without breaking a block, get there? Well, it looks like I'm breaking a block, doesn't it? Because I'm going to these clouds, whether the game wants me to or not. Because I have an axe, so I can just do that if I want to. Then we'll just place it back, pretend nothing happened. Oh, look, I got here. I am very smart, says Liam Vandermeer. I can confirm, based on your presence in chat. It's weird though, right? Like, in general, again, outside of making fun jokes, if someone says they're smart, I feel like it lowers their chance of actually being real smart. As opposed to being the obnoxious type where it's like, well, I mean, technically you're correct by saying things over and over again. Hashtag Team Tiger, because why not? Because why not is not how you should base your voting decisions, by the way. That is, lots of bad things happen when we all collectively decide why not. You gotta have a real thought pattern, I reckon. So again, what happens when we hit the member goal? We get another emoji. I think we get several more emojis at 50. I could check the exact numbers. 50 is just one. It's like a solid number. So first of all, it's a solid round number that makes me feel secure in myself and like, you know, makes me feel loved, if I'm being honest. Second of all, yeah, when we hit 50 members, there is a new set of emojis that are unlocked, and there's also, you know, the more members you have, as always, the more benefits. And I figured now that members are going to main YouTube, it'd be the perfect time to set the goal. So more emojis, more better. What's there not to love? If someone types F in chat, I'll donate. That's a very low bar. It's the same as if like you say like, you know, if someone breathes oxygen, I'll laugh out loud so hard. So these clouds don't have anything, by the way. I don't know why I suspected they did, but I guess we're just gonna jump off and start exploring the land. You know, there's another island over here. So let's just, oh no! Okay, it's fine. Let's go explore whatever this sunken ship is, quickly. Oh, look at the dolphins, by the way. So again, the great thing about these mashup packs, oh, they're sharks, right? They're not dolphins. Sharks in Minecraft, confirmed. Maybe we should do a full like overview of all the mobs and stuff. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I find that nope, lost my train of thought. It's all gone now. It's all gone. Hey Toycat, love your stuff. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Rigid Chicken. Really appreciate it. Rigid Chicken, a bit of a weird name, but I appreciate your message nonetheless. Dolphins are sharp. Oh god. I reckon there's gonna be some other cool ones based on the fact that creepers are spiders somehow. Like, if you ask any other text pack to pull that off, they won't be able to. But in this one, they can. Also, there's a ship over here. I'm reckoning this contains something. I'm reckoning there's something going on here. I don't know what it is, but I reckon there's something. It's suspiciously parked in the corner too, right? Like, what's the deal with that? So yeah, based on the fact that I know two major locations, I'm gonna go from the one I do know already, the spawn area that we've seen. Oh, let's see. I bet squid are krakens or something like that, right? I mean, basically, close enough. And then drowns are just suspicious weird dudes. And I don't know what that is over there, like a green fish? Wow, that's a weird one. Look at this guy. That looks a bit like the Endeavour. Oh, you familiar with your... Okay, you're not... Nick Ravenclaw? Be my guide for Pirates of the Caribbean here, right? That's what you gotta be. You gotta help me with this one. You know, something kind of weird. This is not the right place or time for it. Also, how do I get on it? I clearly have to jump on from that end over there, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure what the correct protocol for getting on this ship is. Maybe there's no way on. Maybe that's part of the... Yeah, give me the lore on why this is... What the Endeavour is. Again, I wish I knew Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not Pirates of the Caribbean gifted. So there's definitely not going to be a music disc on based on the way this works. I think I might have to conclude for this one. Oh, okay, so we got some stone bricks. We'll just place a couple. Just a few. Now we'll get on here and we'll see what's what. And if there's nothing on here, you better believe we're lighting on fire. So there's cooked pork chops, which is nice. Hi, IBX Toycat, says Matthias. Oh, good to see you, Matthias. Oh, there's a light on the front that you can turn on and off. And there's a bed here, which I conveniently enough need. Did you never watch the movies? I watched all of the movies, I just don't have any recollection of them. Which is tragic, really. Because they were good movies, I liked them. I watched all of them in a row. But, I mean, honestly, like, isn't it weird that, like, some people watch movies for the plot? Some people watch movies for the action scenes? Some people watch movies because they help you fall asleep. And I always used to get, like, confused and almost offended when people said they did that for me. I had a, so, you know, but based on the fact there's nothing on the ship, I'm just saying, maybe this is the only correct thing that can happen right now. Well, that's my solution to my problems. Let's get out of here before problems, okay, I can see why this might have been a bad idea. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay, we're on fire. Let's get in the sea. Let's do this. Get Matt Cookie Toycat. You just left Devil's Triangle. Endeavour is a Commodore James boat, but I forgot his surname. Ah, you amateur. Clearly your knowledge is not as good as mine. My vague understanding that there is a scene on a beach somewhere. So I'm going to quickly turn this creative just to speed things up a bit. The survival is fun and useful. But when you're lost, it gets a little bit less of that. So we're just going to fly this way until we can find my favourite desert. Or find something at least. Because I clearly just... Oh, here we go. This is something. I'll take it. / game mode S. And oh, well that's sad. Stop setting stuff on fire. Look, okay, this is my understanding. I've learned this the hard way. You either like something or you set it on fire. That's just how that goes. So I don't think there's a vine here. There we go. On the vine we go. Why creative? It was just to like save swimming through the ocean because I didn't have my boat anymore. We didn't start the fire starts playing. It's like, let's start putting stuff on fire. I'm just saying, if you don't like something, it's fair you set on fire. So this is a village of cannibals, one assumes, based on the cannibalish look of all the things here. I mean, like, when you've got human skulls around, it just implies you've eaten the people, right? Am I wrong? Tell me if you think I'm wrong, chat. I mean, I'm sure the movies have, like, an actual explanation for this tribe. Again, I watched the movie. This is the worst bit. Like, you know when you don't understand something because you just haven't gone into it? It's inspiring to you. It's like, oh, yeah, wow, this seems, like, kind of cool. But in this way, it's like, you know, I watched them all twice, and this never made a dent on me. Is this game fun? It is, Mr. Waxhave. Oh, I've got an upcoming video, by the way, on the whole Fortnite versus Minecraft thing. We finally have some really interesting statistics about it. That was surprising to me. I'm sure it'll be surprising to you too. I was working on the editing for it today. By the editing, I mean. Oh, by the way, big thank you, J. Davis Burr, for the £1 super chat. Hey guys, go to toto.toycat.club to get free V-Bucks and totally not watch Africa. Is that a real thing? Wait, toto.toycat.club. Toto.toycat. Because if someone bought the toycat.club domain, I'm not sure how I feel about that. What do you know? Someone really did buy that. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what it links to, by the way? You can see it. Okay. Let me... can I share this easily? I'm mining at 12:30 night. My mine shaft's filled with all new things is my update expectation. Anyway, I can't play too much of that. It actually got copyright struck. I have to deal with that. That is literally. I don't know how I feel about having that be a real website. But yeah, that's something that's being worked on. I figured, you know, I'm gonna work out, you know, the best Minecraft place, and based on the desert video, it was like, you know, clearly the only answer is gonna be Savannah. I'm down to retract that. Like, this video won't go live if tomorrow Savannah sucks and I hate all the things that are gonna be in it. Or you know, maybe I'll upload it anyway and just say, oh, kind of it's a joke. But yeah, this is my ammunition, just in case. Too bad, YouTube. That's beautiful. Yeah, this is my it's the worst thing I've ever. Okay, let's just all be honest with ourselves. It's the worst thing I've ever made, and paying me £1 to promote my own worst creation is I don't know how I feel about that one. Anyway, let's keep moving around this little cannibal village. Oh, so he set up a Minecraft Java server and then set that up as well. Okay, nice. Play.toycat.club. You should totally start a music channel. The funny thing is the only reason I started making that was because I couldn't fall asleep one night, and I was like, you know what would be fun? Like, what if to convince people to vote in the Minecraft vote, I make like a Toto Africa parody? Because here's the thing, like Toto Africa, it goes perfectly to like savannah or like tiger or like desert. I guess not desert. You know, was never gonna vote desert anyway. You know, desert was just so popular at the time. I wasn't willing to do it, so I was like, you know, savannah. There we go. And then I was like, oh, wouldn't this be like a funny joke thing? And he's like, oh, that works. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this now, aren't we? Okay, so we got 2 new ships here, by the way. Oh, here's the beach. You know how I said I recognize a beach scene? Look, I'm on said beach, probably, where Captain Jack Sparrow and someone else. You know, honestly, I wish I understood, like, vaguely anything, even about what happened. I should watch, like, a plot synopsis or something. You should do a diss track on Dame tu Cosita. Oh, wait, okay, so, let me, this is a very secret preview. I should not be sharing this with you. So I'll give you just, I know, again, this gets copyright struck by the YouTube system, so I can't show you any major amount. There's a copyright dispute in progress on this one. Okay, so, okay. Let me just share this with you, this beauty, if you will. I see Minecraft views lowering tonight, but clickbait thumbnails seem to be like it. It's Dame tu Cosita. Okay. Sorry. You know, we gotta stop. I truly believe you have some musical potential, Toycat. I like to believe so too. This is God. I am not happy with what I've done to myself. It's like the whole way through it's just like this is awful. Why am I doing this? And then it just kept on happening. You dropped your sword. Oh, I did. How did I drop my sword? Where did I drop my sword? Why? Where? How? At some point in there, I dropped my... You know, who needs a sword? I've got an axe. Axes are basically swords. Maybe take some voice lessons. Ouch. Jeez. Oh, look, the Kraken. Oh, is the Kraken in a cave? I guess, probably so. The good news is on Bedrock, you can actually see through caves. Oh, no, this is nothing. This is just a cave. It's a really nicely made cave with, like, choppy water. Like, look, it goes up and down as it goes towards the edges. 9 out of 10, not about the desert. Tutorial world for Bedrock. Super Jedi player gets Toycat to make a fake account and then leave a link to that. Okay, just bear in mind this whole Toto Toycat project. It's like a fun one-off little joke. Just like how do you convince people to vote in the most important Minecraft democracy ever? Clear answer is with Toto Toycat. It's the only way I see. Okay, so we're gonna grab some cooked fish out, and we're gonna go to the Kraken because that's quite some Kraken, right? I'm hoping for the tiger. I think if right now you're thinking to yourself, definitely tiger or definitely desert, you need to see the savannah first, right? Like, if you're a desert guy, I'm sorry, but you're on the popular side, therefore your opinion's wrong. If you're a tiger guy, then you're making a decision without all of the information. I'm just saying. Again, I'm totally down to say, oh, if they announce that the 2 new things is going to be, oh, we've got new types of carrots, they're blue carrots. They're exactly like carrots, but they're blue. And also, the new mob is going to be meerkats again because we didn't come up with 3 concepts. Then I'd be like, you know, let's not vote for Savannah. I'm on play.toycat.club, it's cool. Apparently there's an unofficial Toycat Minecraft server now. Isn't that fun? By the way, I'm not sure if there is music discs on this level. I could be wrong on that. You know, let's keep climbing up the good old Kraken. I like this octopus block, by the way. What is it? It is a sponge. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Honestly, it's a pretty good texture, actually. It always amazes me how intricate the maps are. Yeah, the amount of effort that goes into them, you can always see it. Also, big thank you, Cudsy, for the 199 super chat. I do appreciate it. Did you give credit to the person that made the note block, Toto? By the way, it's Grander1899. So, at first, yeah, I gave credit and I used his song. But, that guy, again, I'm sure he makes great videos otherwise. But he has like, Sony Music doing content IDs for his music disc parody, which I don't know if that, like, comes under, if that's how law works. But basically, if you want to make a video using his note block song, he has to get all the revenue on YouTube, which doesn't seem fair to me. So then I used a different parody, and then that's getting claimed by Sony because it's a so that song I just played you, that is apparently counts as Toto by Africa, and it's like that is note blocks vaguely to the same tune. I don't know how it got picked up. I have no genuine clue in the slightest, but it's just something worth mentioning, you know. Okay, so I am running out of ideas here as to where to look. We went all the way to the top, so clearly the next option is all the way to the bottom. Thank you very much, Richard Chicken, for the £1.99 super chat by 4 bags of Skittles. I assume you mean the mini bags, but so you know, so if you donated £1.99, that means I get £1.40. Is this bag of Skittles 35p where you live? Because if it is, I want to live where you're at. Where do you get 35p Skittles? Because for me, it's like it's always a bit more than that. Also, yeah, chat, do you know if there are any discs on here? It means you sing so well. Yeah, it means I sung so well that they're like, you know, this must be whatever the Africa guy's name is. Toto. Well, I mean, they're a band, but like, let's assume that all of them are called Toto. Big thank you, Haunted Zombie, for the £1.50 super chat. Toto Toycat is the best thing I've heard in years. It's the worst thing. It's literally the worst thing I've ever made. I'm sorry, like, just... Oh, this is cool. You can see the Kraken out the window. I'm sorry, it just has to be said. Now I want Skittles. I am craving Skittles all the time, and now I just crave them a bit more. You know, I should go get some Skittles after this. I'm worth a bag of Skittles, right? Can we all collectively just agree? Toycat's worth a bag of Skittles. Because then I'll go get myself some. Not like one of those big bags. You know, okay, let me talk about what I really like. So I'm gonna have to show you this. I'm gonna start swimming back towards that tower, because that seems like something. Let me show you my favorite thing. So Skittles, I'll incognito it. Don't want to have that in my browsing history. Am I right? So Control Shift. Oh, I can't do this with one hand. Gotta hide the bookmark bar too. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Oh gosh. I just want to show you Skittles. Is that so much to ask? Okay, there we go. So Skittles, right? Let me explain by showing you Google Images. Okay, so Skittles, they come in 3 major sizes, right? We've got original, we got like this thing where it's, actually that's an American size bag. That's huge, 61 grams. Okay, so you get like these bags, or like, they look like this. So, you know, in the UK, they're all different sizes, but, and you get these bags, right? You get kind of nowhere in between it. So you get 41 ounces. I don't know how much that is, but that's a lot in anything. Or you get a bag this size. And it's like, that's a bit too little. That's a bit too much. My favorite thing is either, actually that sounds like a good idea too. But that's a party bucket apparently. That's not correct for scale. But my favorite thing is the fact that you get these bags in between. I've seen them mostly in Asia, but they're like halfway in between. It's like this format, but it's the size of one of these. It's beautiful. It's a clever idea. We need more of it, is what I'm saying. So yeah, Skittles and Toy Cat. Now you know. The only thing we need more of in the world is more medium-sized bags of Skittles. It's a crime that I have to buy 3 times as many Skittles as I need, or like 2/3 as much. Just fill up your bathtub and eat Skittles for days. Wait, how much does it cost? Okay, so if my bathtub is about 8, wait, how much is a bathtub? You know, I'm gonna do this calculation live. How much does it cost to fill my bathtub with Skittles? Because I want to fill my bathtub with jelly sometime. I just know that like it's something I'd regret as soon as I did it, because flushing jelly down the bath is probably a bad thing, right? you can never have too many Skittles. Yeah, I'm gonna look up how much it costs to fill my bathtub with Skittles. The problem is you never eat 80, because that'd be 80 kilograms, right? Or so, wait, what is a bathtub average capacity? Average size, gallons, liters. Yeah, we need liters, because, okay, wait. Average size, liters. How many liters is a bathtub? Around about 150 liters of water. But they can be as much as 300. So 200 liters of Skittles. How much does 5 kilograms, which I assume is the max amount of Skittles, 5 kilograms of Skittles cost? 5 kilograms of Skittles. Okay, 1 kilo costs £10.30. So if I need 200, it is £2,000 to fill my bathtub with Skittles. That's a bit more than I was actually expecting. Thank you very much, Haunted Zombie, for the £1 super chat. What game should we do on the 1v1 tomorrow? We should do grid runners, I guess. A little bit of a fun throwback, right? It's funny, like, the problem with grid runners, even though it has all of the traits necessary to be like a fun, replayable map, I feel like no one actually sees it that way. Oh, there's a huge ice thing I just missed because I was looking at Skittles instead. So yeah, okay, so it's £10 for a single kilogram of Skittles, and if we buy 1,600 grams, it's 12. Okay, so you could probably do it for about 1,500, maybe a bit less if you're really lucky. Chat, can we start a GoFundMe to fill my bathtub with Skittles? Can we do that? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate mince pies? I'm really upset that mince pies aren't made... Okay, wait, I'm really upset with mince pies as a whole, right? Because I asked once, because as a kid, I was never given mince pies. My parents were just like, you won't like that. And I think I tried them once and I was like, I don't like that, as like a 4-year-old. And then I never tried them again. And I still have never tried a mince pie since I was 4. But whenever you ask people, so what is in a mince pie? And they're like, mincemeat. And you're like, that sounds horrendous. No, sorry, because, sorry, you know, I've just ruined the story. My bad. But, so then you think, what's in a mince pie sounds like it's going to be mince, right? Like beef mince or something like that. And then people, when you ask people, they're like, oh, it's mincemeat. And you're like, okay, so it is terrible. They're like, no, it's a different type of mincemeat. It's like, we have different words. We can invent, you know, if there's two polar opposite things, we can give them different words. You know how, like, Skittles and, I don't know, gravel? You notice how we use different words for those two things? Because if you fill your bathtub with gravel, then, you know, you've got something bad. You fill your bathtub with Skittles, very different thing. You know, not as... Also, what are these things? Monkeys? Oh, rabbit's a monkey. This is a great texture pack. It is hard to argue with this one. Anyway, let's try and climb... we're not meant to be able to climb up this, clearly. The game does not want me up there. Is there a cave over here, though? I guess we'll go into it. It's not even meat in a mince pie. But, like, why call it mincemeat? I don't understand. Like, you know meat means meat, right? Whoever, like, I'm arguing with whoever I labeled this now, because, I don't know. Wait, what is mince? Mince is, like, usually refers to, like, beef mince, the little bits of beef, you know, you use for, like, spaghetti or something. And mince meat refers to that, but, yeah, whatever. You know, this sucks. Skittles is like gravel, both are terrible. Why'd you hate Skittles so much, man? I mean, Skittles are a delight. We can all get on board with. What time do you want to do it? 7 p.m., 8 p.m.? So, if all goes according to plan, if I can work out how to stop Sony claiming my music as being Toto, then I probably will have to do it somewhere between like 4 and 8, so like 6 p.m. let's call it. Or maybe like in the morning probably makes more sense. Yeah, I think it'd have to be in the morning for me. Like, I don't know, call it 11 a.m., something like that. The member goal is covering the inventory. You know what? You're right, aren't you? Okay, what if we did like this? Oh, I'm not sure I'm resizing right now, but I shouldn't be. Okay, so we're gonna take the member goal. Where is that? I have no idea how. Okay, wait, here it is. We can resize it. Oh, no, I'm moving something. And I'm getting attacked at the same time. Oh, it's endermites. Oh, look, this is the big beach from the scene that I recognize. Probably. Oh, the slime is a ship in a bowl. It looks like a tank, honestly, right? Is it a tank or is it a ship in a bowl? Who knows? Anyone got Monopoly Plus on Xbox? I have Monopoly Plus, and I have many regrets to go alongside it. Okay, let's fix this. That's... Is that better? No, it's not. Is that better? I can either raise it or I can lower it. I can put it behind me, like that. Up here? I guess up here, right? Yeah, you know, why not? I love this slime. Yeah, that ship, like, there are so many, like, fun mobs. I think that's one of the things SporeJ does really well. They do fun, but they don't do entirely unrealistic. Oh, look at this baby monkey, by the way. It's so tiny. Okay, let's get in the ship now. I don't know what the ship is doing in the middle of a beach. The top is good. I like the top. Lower it so it's off screen. Ouch, Jay Davis, bro. Ouch. Oh, KitKats has officially been a member for a year, by the way. Or, I mean, you're a sponsor for whatever. You're being the function on YouTube for a year. Is Good Runners going to be put back on the not in use realm? Yeah, I might do that, actually. That might be a good idea. Who knows, actually? Who knows? Okay, so I could be wrong here, but I think there's no discs in anywhere of this pack, right? That's a shame, honestly. Maybe it's like... Yeah, I can't work out why they would... Maybe I just haven't found one, you know? Should we fly around and create it for a bit? Because exploring these things in survival is usually how I like to do them. But in this one, there's just a lot of scale. So I'll just fly around a bit. We'll just pretend that I'm not flying. Or, like, I'll stay in, like, the run mode a lot of the time. But it's just stuff like, oh, okay, so we'll go back through a cave then, I guess? See where this leads me. How much was needed for Toy Cat Skittle Bath? I think it was 2,000 was what we worked out. A little bit less if you buy in bulk. Will my emoji change for the year? The thing is I think we set up a bunch of one-year emojis, but I didn't like any of them, and I was like, I'll deal with that when someone actually hits a year. And then I didn't deal with it, and then someone hit a year. Funnily enough. So yeah, we'll set up a new one for a year. Eventually, I think. I'm not sure what it'll be though, because I kind of like the idea of like gold Toy Cat, but then gold Toy Cat maybe with sunglasses. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll just invent something different. Like maybe at a year it should just be my face. You know that? Wait, let me type it in chat. If you're watching this without chat, just check chat real quick. The Toy Cat, terrible face. This is the worst emoji. You know what? I hate everything. Why am I a YouTuber? I'm just... It's not fun. But, yeah, basically... What is this, by the way? Oh, let's torch it up. But yeah, that face. Maybe that should be the face for a year. It's like, I just realized you're playing Bedrock. I am, in fact, playing Bedrock. I wonder, actually, do you think this has... Oh, there's a parkour here. That's nice. Do you think there is a, Do you think there's a discount on Xbox, but not on Bedrock, maybe? That's possible. Because there's been a lot of chests so far. And a lot of places where chests might make sense. But with nothing really in them. Also, this is definitely parkour, but it didn't lead me anywhere. I'm feeling mildly disappointed. Maybe I've got to parkour some more. Let's do it. One zombie says the earliest I could do it is 4 PM. I'm working tomorrow morning. Is that okay? 4 PM probably is a problem for me, if I'm being honest, because that's when they've been doing these big mob reveals, biome reveals, and I expect they'll do it again tomorrow. In fact, chat, if you want to know when to expect the Savannah biome thing, probably tomorrow at 4 PM. That seems to be roughly. Again, I'm just making informed guesses or whatever. Also, I'm climbing this all the way to the top, but I don't think it's going anywhere. Oh, there's a ladder now. Probably should have just gone on that this whole time. Let's climb it all the way. And if I get myself a disc, then I'll be happy. And if I don't, then I'll be sad. But yeah, I feel like the pirate ships did offer a lot of opportunity for these mini parkour. Oh, it's a TNT cannon. Heck yeah, I'll do it. I wonder who does the UI for Bedrock then. I think they use the same UI that they used for console now. That was my understanding of it. Wait, what the heck? Half the ship is below the sea and half it's above? What is this ship? Like, that was kind of cool, but it also doesn't make any sense, right? Can we all agree there's no sense being made here? So yeah, I think we'll go look around the rest of the world, but I think I've seen a lot of it in terms of like, oh yeah, this is a cool movie location. I don't recognize which movie or which location, but I get that it is a well-made rendition. Yeah, you can see the intricacies, the attention to detail, all of that stuff. Gonna go to again. Hope you have a wonderful night tonight. You too, Paris Ruben. Hope you have a wonderful time. Oh, there's definitely music discs. Oh, okay, there is. I've just been not looking in the right places. My bad. Thank you for the tip, Thomas Fife. Been doing it wrong this whole time. Okay, so we've spent 40 minutes kind of just meandering around. We have to get serious now. Now we know there are actually discs. Because usually there was one, like, used to be a jukebox at spawn to tell you. That's why I assume not. We're going to go right back to spawn. Oh, no, this is somewhere different. Oh, no, that's over here. Okay, so I've gone into creative mode now. For the first time, we're going to use this to help me find discs. Hopefully. One zombie says, if we move it to Friday, I can do anytime Friday. What time would you be able to do it then? Hopefully in the morning. That's the plan. I would like to do it in the morning. Well, but again, the problem is like my schedule on YouTube changes like day to day to day. But again, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Don't worry. We'll try to work it out. I know it's like a fun idea. I hope. Skylar Stevens, thank you very much for the $1 super chat. Appreciate the love and affection. As always, the bad building thing. Says Rigid Chicken. Hey Tuget, my name is Maisie and I love your videos so much. How do you feel about the whole everyone wants to vote for the desert thing? I think it's changed a lot now, right? I think everyone's changed to liking the taiga. Which makes me think everyone's going to change to liking the savannah tomorrow. That's my hope. That's my prayer. You know, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're living on a prayer. All that sort of stuff. Okay, so around the spawn, somewhere around here, there's a disc that I missed. Because again, usually they give you the first one as like here's your music discount, go collect the rest now. So it's not off the edge here. Okay, let's do this. Look, we're gonna get hardcore in our search. Because they get more and more devious every time. So maybe they make it not even an easy one. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta go look in a specific place, climb a tall mountain, find a fun thing. Like this tower, maybe. Or this building over here, maybe. So I can't, that is your GoFundMe Skittle Pass setup. Oh, heck yeah. We're doing it, guys. It's happening, chat. We are officially getting, doesn't Toy Cat hate Skittles? I like Skittles. I like Skittles sour the most, if I'm being honest. Like, they're a bit too tangy. Oh, my tongue? You know that sour taste you get when you imagine sour? I get that with Skittles sour. Which is, I don't know, fun, in my opinion. Okay, so there's nothing in this house. We've confirmed. It's not in the big stuff. It's got to be the ships then, right? It's got to be that we're not looking in the right places. So this giant ship over here, with an English flag on top of it. You know what England has? England has music, probably. I mean, that's logic. It is a form of logic, at least. So we're going to look around, and we're going to pray we find some. That's my plan. Skittles sour amazing. They clearly are the best. You know, here's the thing about Skittles that a lot of people don't appreciate. Is that what you're meant to do with Skittles is you're meant to just grab a whole bag, stuff it in your mouth. The whole bag, no matter how big that bag is, you put the whole thing in your mouth at once. If you don't like Skittles, it's probably because you've been eating them one by one. You've been, oh, by the way, big thank you, J Davis, bro. Toy Cat has a big gay. Ban J Davis, bro. Officially banned for life. Gay is not okay. Wait, I guess gay is okay. Saying gay is not okay. I don't know. That's I feel like the gay is not okay slogan is not as catchy as I was hoping it would be. Oh, there's cannons pointing at each other down here. I guess this is the little reserve where my chest might be found. Because like I said, England has all the chests. It's just a well-known fact. We keep all the chests hidden. It's just a thing that we do. Okay, didn't work. Break out. Hope no one sees. Okay, maybe we cause a leakage. You know, boats are designed to have water in them. Killing someone gay as a name isn't okay. There you go. That's the one. That's that's the set of words for this one. Banned. I think. Oh, by the way, look at this mega thing here. By the way. Oh my gosh, I missed this. Like I went all the way around this because I just thought it was mountains on the other side. I want to first of all find out how you meant to get into this. Oh, there's a. Okay, well that's how I missed it apparently. And then we're gonna look around it. There is a chest here somewhere. I know it. I can feel it in my soul, in my heart, in my body, in my liver. I mean, yeah, you know, why not my liver? Pirates drink rum a lot, right? I drink rum a lot. Both those things. You take them together. You realize Toy Cat's a pirate. Toy Cat knows the pirate way. Also, look how creepy all of the villagers are. Like, what are you, dude? What are you? Oh, he's a bartender. That makes sense, I guess. Imagine having a ship so big that it has a bartender. Oh, look, the Flying Dutchman. This is one of the most famous ships of all time, I do believe. Oh, that's an end crystal, right? Only one way to find out. It's an end crystal. Do you like Captain Morgan's Toy Cat? I actually don't know. I think it's I should, you know, I do, in the sense that, like, okay, you know, rum discussion with Toy Cat. YouTube, don't demonetize me. I think every rum is, you know, actually, all of the rums have, like, pirate themes. Like, Kraken's, like, the best medium to high-end rum. And then Captain Morgan's is, like, a step below it. But the very top has to be, like, a Havana Club or something, right? There you go, rums of Toy Cat. Your guide. Every other rum, it's just terrible. It's just a knockoff of one of those free brands. Oh no, actually, you know, I disagree with that. There's this Guatemalan. You know, no, let's not talk about Guatemalan rums. You know, that's when a streamer's gone too far. Let's cut myself off. Let's move on. It's like it has a refined taste when it comes to grain drinks. Honestly, you know what the funny thing is even though I care a lot about that, I have no clue in the slightest how you make rum. I didn't know it was a grain drink. I would have assumed it was made from, like, potatoes, like vodka, maybe. It's got a similar taste, right? If I get more money, I'll donate again to Toy Cat. Thank you, Repeated X, for having that as your prime concern. I really appreciate it. You know, obviously. Oh, okay, let's work this out. You know, I'm just, how about we just fly around? You know, if we're flying a little bit, we might as well fly a lot. Let's just solve the puzzle, which, by the way, really cool pirate ship. Doesn't make any sense, but it's cool regardless. Oh, it's ships on ships on ships. I just realized it's like a pirate ship on a pirate ship on a pirate ship on a pirate ship on a pirate ship. And as with any good hierarchy, the top pirate ship should have a chest. Any word on when North America will have the 1.7.8 update, says Heather Stafford. Is that for PlayStation? Because I think it released worldwide. Unless you mean for... Oh, wait, one sec. Oh, later today. So, usually that means by now, if it hasn't come out yet, then Sony is being lazy. Oh, there is a disc. Oh, no, it's an Elytra. It looked like a disc. I mean, we have an Elytra now. That's nice. That would have been a lot more fun to find earlier. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to somewhere else. I don't know where I want to fly, really. Over this way? Sure, let's do it. OMG, there is literally a fan account for this. What is there a fan account for? Oh, Toy Cat's big gay. This is what you've done, J Davis, bro. This is you single-handedly. Rum is a still drink made from sugarcane products, byproducts, according to Wiki. Oh, sugarcane byproduct. You know, okay, so I know that sugarcane byproducts probably aren't sweet like sugarcane, but as someone who has nothing but my sweet taste buds are insatiable. I can eat a whole bag of Skittles, like I just said, and be like, you know what? I wish I had another bag. That's why I want this bathtub filled of Skittles, you know? Because it's clearly the only solution to... Okay, we're going to go this way, I guess. It's the only solution to my problem, and that might be why I'm a rum guy. Because I don't like beer, whiskey. I don't like most drinks. Like, oh, so we get this drink by taking literally worse than potatoes, this crop that isn't fit for human consumption, and we turn it into like a drink, and people like it and they think it's manly or whatever. Whereas you know, and I find that terrible. I'm not a whiskey, beer, whatever else guy. But what I do like is rum. And if rum is made from sugarcane, and I've had sugarcane juice, it's very sweet. Oh, sugarcane juice. Sorry, I just had... I just had one of those moments. Do you know when you hear something, and you're like, yes, that's in my future? I had that moment where I'm like, wait, sugarcane juice. Tried it in Singapore. because it's some form of Asian drink. I assume Chinese, but like, who knows? And I was like, oh man, I could do with that now. Then I realized, going to Asia in a couple of weeks with some friends, I'm gonna drink some sugarcane juice. In fact, if you've never had sugarcane juice, here's my quick recommendation. Give it a try. It's pretty good. Why do Scots wear kilts? Okay, I can't say that second part. It's a good one though. I like it. I think the joke, by the way, the joke about sheep fornication is Irish. No, it's a Welsh joke. Sorry. I believe that's the. I mean, I guess they don't wear kilts, but you know, I'm just saying, you gotta. If you're making jokes based on stereotypes, you gotta at least have them be accurate. Chat, I'm very disappointed. No one finished my quote. Take what you can, because a pirate man can. It's sad. You know, I wish I knew more about the pirate lore or whatever. But I've just watched SpongeBob, and... Oh, I watched all the Pirate Caribbean films, just not enough. Oh, wait, I went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So I met some friends at Minecon Earth. No, you don't ever meet friends at Minecon Earth, because it's not a physical event. I met some friends at the last ever physical Minecon in California. And we were all staying next to Disneyland, because that's where the hotel was. Sorry, where the convention center was. So we're like, why don't we go to Disneyland? And we all went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And then I got too hot afterwards, and I may have, like, I think I had to run away into a like, for a place that was in 42 degrees heat, there was literally an air-conditioned Starbucks, and that was it. By the way, does anyone know, what is Starbucks doing in a Disneyland? I have so many questions in the world that I need to have answered at some point. Oh, there's a fun little sewer over here with a mad scientist. I assume a witch, right? Oh, no, it's a cleric. Big nose. Big thank you, Cool Kid 2018 and Sass Dallas stream for the $1.99 and $2.99 super chats. Is this new minigame going to be out for PS4 and Xbox One? No, 4J isn't making any more minigames. They're not allowed to because of reasons. And Sass Delta stream says, can we join you? Sadly not for the music discount. Not today, sadly. Okay, so this is like an apothecary shop. It's a pretty cool one actually, right? But it doesn't have any discs. Just a lot of doors. Why does it have a lot of doors? I feel like I want to have that explained to me. I guess he's making liquids and these are like... Oh, there's a way out. Sorted. Oh, it's this is actually a really cool like build. Again, there's no chest for me, so I'm not as into it as I like to be. But it's a fun idea. There's a Five Guys at Disneyland Paris. You should go there. There is no way there is a Five Guys at Disneyland Paris. You are... Five Guys Disneyland... No way! Oh, okay. One sec. That can't be real, right? It is real. What is that doing there? How is a Five Guys at Disneyland? I'm actually going to Disneyland Paris for my girlfriend's birthday. Oh, I'm taking her, is what I like to say. I like Disneyland a lot, but you can't just like go by yourself. So I had to wait for an opportunity to take someone as a gift, you know? It's awful, you know? But now I'm going to get some Five Guys, apparently. How did I get in here? But you know, we'll just break ourselves out. Like, we're at surface level somewhere. Vaguely, I want to say. We'll just break up a little bit until we find the edge of this mountain. Sorry, I have to go. Goodbye. I'll make sure to visit that Five Guys when I go. I would have been to the same Five Guys Kit Kats. How is that? Okay, you know what? I was confused at Starbucks, which is a pretty generic brand. How did Five Guys end up in Disneyland? How does that... What? How? Like, I have so many questions. Soy Cat's in love. You know that moment I was just describing a minute ago, where it's like, yeah, that thing's in my future. Just had that again, but with Five Guys. That's an odd one. That's not common. That's not a feeling that you get to have very often. Did you know Starbucks is from Seattle? I did know it's from Seattle, actually. I want to say, though, it doesn't do as well in Seattle as it does in most... I don't know, I could be wrong on that. I know Starbucks is really, like, hit and miss with most places. Like, some countries love Starbucks, some not a big fan. It's just expanding into China now, actually. Fun fact. You know, I could talk about Starbucks and their very vague business model all day. But instead, Five Guys will make Disney even better. I'm just saying. You buy a large fries, which is meant for 4 people, not for 1. You walk around Disneyland with Five Guys fries, and you're officially living the dream. Is there anything you can't do at that point? Is this the only Five Guys at a Disneyland? Like, what is... I still genuinely cannot work out. Who approached who to make that happen, you know? And who said... Why did Disneyland say yes? Like, how is that a fit for either of them? It's like, you know, at least with Starbucks you can see, like, oh yeah, like, everyone loves Starbucks. And, like, everyone should love Five Guys. But it's a very... Oh, did my elytra break? It didn't. It just turned off. I guess there's no chest that's easily gotten in here. You know, I've never found no discs, I don't think. Okay, there's a tropical island next to spawn. And there's going to be an X to mark the spot, right? That's just what these islands have. X marks the spot. Wait, there'll be treasure maps, maybe. Which you can get from treasure maps? That'd be a fun way of doing it, actually. Pro tip for the next Mashup pack. So I got 2 Japanese quails a few days ago. Both females, they need names. Any suggestions? Rigid chicken. Okay, so if I had 2 Japanese quails, which I don't know those are. I don't know what those are yet. But if I did have 2 Japanese quails, I would name one quail and the other one 2. No wait, 2. Yeah, name one quails, the other one 2. I've got 2 quails. What are their names? 2 quails. And they could be like 2 quails. And they'd be like, but what are they called? 2 quails. They're like, but their names, what do you refer to them as? 2 quails. And they're like, so, really? And you're like, yes. You name them that just for this joke? Yes. It'd be great. It'd be great. If you ever think your thoughts are stupid, just remember someone once said, let's make a movie with a tornado full of sharks. I still want to watch Sharknado, just because it's universally mocked as being a terrible thing. Oh wait, I watched, what's the deliberately terrible, you know, the people who made, they made Titanic 2. Titanic 2, Asylum is what they're called. They made something, like, I've watched one of the worst, okay, it's distributed by the Asylum. What have they made? Movies, they make a lot of movies. A lot of, I guess, rip-off movies. Street Race, oh man, they've released so many movies. What is with this? But I watched one of the worst things I've ever seen, and it was made by them. Oh, they made Sharknado. Never mind, they made Sharknado too. I guess it adds up. But like the entire point of their movies is they sell as being bad, which is confusing to me. They make so many movies. What? This is a real thing. Like just non-stop list here. I thought it'd be obvious which movie I watched, but they just make too many. And you watch it and you're like, this is... Someone was just there saying, let's make sure that when someone comes back and looks at this, we can technically say this was a movie. Like, that's the only criteria, it seems, they had. So, Cat, thoughts for Savannah at Minecon? I'd like to have it, of course. Is that a sunken ship? It is. Okay, sunken ship equals treasure map. Treasure map equals... Oh, no, it's a leather tunic. I mean, I'll wear it because, I mean... Oh, no, I can't wear it. Oh, that's sad. Where are we not thinking to look, by the way? Because there clearly are places. We've been even confirmed. My nearest Five Guys is in Cambridge, which is 70 minutes away. I think my nearest Five Guys might be Cambridge. Not my nearest. It's up there, though. Actually, you know, I should look... Like, Five Guys expanded so rapidly. I was always just like, whoa. Okay, then. Bad movies are funny, great to watch, because they're so bad to watch. I agree, bad movies are good, but when they're, like, made to be bad, you almost feel a bit... Like, you know, okay, it's like... Okay, imagine a kid in school who is, talking with a... I don't know, like a Swedish accent to be funny. And you can make fun of that, because, like, oh, dude thinks he's Swedish or something. But if he's doing it so that you'll laugh at him, that's just kind of tragic, right? Like, laughing at something that wants to be laughed at because it wants to be laughed at isn't good. Like, if you want to be laughed at, you've got to make something worth laughing at. And if you want to make something worth laughing at and you're not, then... it's weird, right? But there's almost like a level of, like... I don't like watching bad... I like watching bad movies that tried to be good and failed. That's what I enjoy my rocks. Have you been to Glasgow, Scotland? I'm intending to go very soon, actually. Like a week from now. I think exactly a week from now. Okay, so this jungle right here might still contain something yet. There was something in there, right? The unloaded chunks gave me a secret. So we're going inside. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The game gave me secrets. Aha! Okay, so we're inside of some underground temple I missed last time I was here. Oh, it's not underground, it's just over here. But still, maybe there's something in here. We can dream. Oh, it's like a woodland mansion. In fact, this might be a woodland mansion. It is a woodland mansion. Oh, that's a really weird one, actually. Oh, that is really weird. My nearest Five Guys is into Trafford Centre, 30 minutes away. Oh, you're a Manchurian. I mean, that's someone from Manchuria, I guess. A Manchesterian? A Manchesterian. Would not have expected. Okay, so, long story short, this is a cool map. I think I've gone around all of the edges now. Just to make sure, I'll do a proper look. It's the hardest one yet, though. If you're doing this because you're like, want to have a little fun disc hunt, you're going to have to challenge. If you like Pirates of the Caribbean, I can wholeheartedly recommend this. I think if you don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, I would always recommend, like, you know, pick the mashup pack that's for you. Because that might not be this one. Like, I'm always excited to try these ones out. But for me, again, as someone who apparently just doesn't like pirates, it didn't quite hit the spot for me. I would say my interest was very slightly lower this stream than it usually was. And maybe that's because there's just big news unrelatedly that's taking my interest away. But I just wanted to throw it out there. Like, this is interesting. Pretty cool, actually. But it doesn't... Oh, there's something over here, too. Okay, we did miss something at the edge. Off the world. Oh, the world is bigger than I figured. That's maybe part of it. But, Toy Cat brother died in your Boston video. My Boston video? What video did I make in Boston? But Manchester is good, I like it. I'm not even from Manchester, I'm just from near Manchester. Honestly, you know, oh, look at this. Oh, it's a Nether Kraken. Look at this gasp. Oh, it's a jellyfish. That's clever, I guess. Goodbye, Liam Vandermeer. Good to see you here, as always. Can you show us the bow? Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I have no idea how to find the bow. Sorry, you're on your own. B-O-W. Oh, it's a crossbow. That's nice. That's cool. Okay. So, there's water in the Nether, and then there's lava. Lava's where the regular Nether generation takes over. So, somewhere around here, there's a disc. I'm just saying. It's got to be here. I reckon we go diving on this ship. Oh, it's got dead corals on it, for some reason. It's an odd one. Okay, so... Treasure chest. Oh, also, this is Never Water, if you've never seen it. If you've never seen it... top quality Toy Cat. Content. But yeah, no, I think this... Oh, okay, so this ship right here. It's really cool seeing the number of ships they built. The problem is, though, like, it's just, like, the reason that I'm not... I would say this is good and really well built, but personally, I would recommend that one. It's just because, like, to me, all these ships have been like, well, I'm not sure if... I mean, like, this one's clearly quite different. But they felt at least a little bit similar to each other. Which is interesting. Oh, is this the legendary chest? It's not. So there are 12 music discs to be found. I could not find a single one. I even switched to creative just to, like, try and find one, and I still didn't. So that is my Pirates of the Caribbean recommendation and / or review. And you got to see some gameplay. You got to see some early Toto Cat stuff. Again, I don't know if we will be able to release that because it's currently being claimed by a bunch of people. But yeah, tomorrow, Savannah Biome. I'm hyped. You should be too. For the potential debut of Toto Cat. Okay, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. Oh, this is a really interesting way of doing... Oh, it looks good. I like it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today's live stream thingamajiggy. You can like the stream if you did like it. You can share it if you really liked it. And you can... Oh, this is weird. You can subscribe if you're new around here with notifications turned on. If you want to see videos like this... Oh, it's a magma cube. Videos like this one every single day on your homepage. Oh, this is super weird. Yeah, there's so much to discover in this pack. That's why I always like there's depth. There's depth to the map. Depth? I'm not saying depth. Wait. There's depth to the maps that are made here. And that's always an awesome thing to see. You know, there's months of love, dedication, affection. And that's something you can't take away from them. So with that said, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.